I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. All right, now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see it brand.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will score. And not Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now he'll run it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3rd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. No motion over Flowers. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line. Throwing, Richardson. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. At their own 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down. On the handoff, it's Henry. Still fighting. What a run. shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. They're going to go right back to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. 1 quarter in the... On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Richardson to throw. That'll be intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
16 yards on the game and a quick first down. Throwing Jackson. That's deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Colts 7. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's going to be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and now 3rd and goal coming up. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Isaiah Likely. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Colts 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run for this with Henry. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Third down and 9. Here's Richardson. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 59 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. On the handoff. It's Taylor. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And this one is blocked. Still a little Final time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Having a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. Whoa! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. They'll run it with Henry. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's a 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. This one caught at the 4. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. A gain of 11 there. And a first down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. That one take it in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Next to score, Ravens 38, Colts 20.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Taylor. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he will score again. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's deep for Olave. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing is Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They needed 15, and that's exactly what they got. It is a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Oh, yeah. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. First and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Latu. There to bring him down. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. Inside the 35. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. No motion over Flowers. Jackson now to throw on first down. This one complete to Bateman. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, It all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Flowers. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Ronnie Stanley, the former 6th overall pick, guilty there. Second down, Jackson sending it downfield for Likely, and that is incomplete. This a must stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Give up the middle to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the gun, Richardson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. He's inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's Henry, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one thrown across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Throwing, Richardson. And more of the same. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
His kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 73, Colts 42.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They go right back to Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Using that big frame to try to get the yard, but I don't think he got it. Held up the line of scrimmage, there's no gain. And now it's going to be 4th down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home.